Asian crunch salads. These are salads in a jar. They're your perfect fast food. I'm going to show you how easy it is to put these together. They'll stay fresh for about 3 days. So how many would you like to have in the fridge? And you'll be able to pull them out for a quick lunch or dinner. The best way to prepare your salads in a jar is to prep all of your ingredients before you get started. If you do this at the beginning of the week, you're going to have what you need for this as well as other recipes you plan to make for dinner. This is our prep and store system. It has a base that has cooling ice packs just like your cool and serve products. So keep these in the freezer, and then if you want to use this for something else like a taco bar or a salad bar, pop them in and then put it on your buffet. When you have friends gathering, it'll keep everything cold for several hours. So this is what's going in our salad jars. I'm using wide mouth salad jars today, mason jars. Wide mouth is best because it's easier to either eat out of it or dump out of it. When you're making salads in a jar, make your dressing first and put it on the bottom. This is a lightened up Asian dressing. You can use any kind of dressing, or you can skip the dressing if you want to. But what I found with salads in a jar, measure your dressing. It doesn't look like you have very much in there, and this is where you can really pick up the calories quickly. So I'm gonna put 2 tablespoons in each jar. Because you can make these ahead and they'll last for about 3 days, especially if they have chicken in them, you want to think about the layering. So I am gonna use some of the heartier vegetables, like a layer of cabbage, of red cabbage, and then we'll go with some carrots. Do this with your fingers. It's probably the easiest way. Your hands are clean when you start. And then we'll go with some peppers. And you want to make sure that you don't overfill your jar because it's a lot of food, right? And you want to have room to put everything in there. Some peppers. This isn't called for, but I'm going to add a few green onions because I like them. All right. And now we're going to add our chicken. So I cooked some chicken a couple of days ago, and I saved some for this. If you don't plan to make your jars right away, just freeze your chicken and then put it in here when it's time to, oops, Teddy will get that one. You'll just freeze your chicken and then put it in there when it's time to assemble. If you don't like chicken, you can use a different protein source. I like this one a lot. I almost forgot, I'm gonna put some cucumbers in there too. It's okay for these to go towards the top because they are not as hearty of a vegetable. You know, they're a little softer, and you want them to keep their crisp texture. So we'll stick that in there. We'll top it off with some crunchy roasted peanuts. So I've got my peanuts in here in the food chopper. Don't chop too finely. About 3 or 4 chops is all you need. That's it. I have some snack size Ziploc bags. You don't want to put this directly on top of your salad. They'll probably be soggy by the time you eat. Twist off of the top, and when you're holding onto the base here, you can just pour into each Ziploc bag. I'll do about half in each. If you prefer to do cashews, you could do that too. Squeeze the air out. And now you can just fold your bag, sit it on top, and add your lid. When you're ready to eat your salad, dump the nuts on top, give your salad a shake so you can eat it right out of the jar, or you can dump it into a bowl. There you go, Asian crunch salads. Will you give it a try?